He's back. Trent Grisham, two big doubles. Padres win in the desert.
The Trent
7-5.
Grisham game that we were
The
all
Trent Grisham game.
waiting for 528 days or whatever that was.
The only name you're going to hear tonight is Trent Grisham. You're not going to hear about anyone else.
Nope.
All right, Padres over the D-backs. They have won 2 straight. The Padres, and like we said, they couldn't wait to get out of Petco Park. The bats have been better on the road. That continued here today. It felt like there was a different vibe. Just with the team and with the energy. And this game was back and forth. It wasn't perfect, but the Padres did enough to win. And we'll see if they can get back to 500 on Friday. Fernando Tatis Jr., I mean, yeah, I get it. He went 0 for 5, but as good of an 0 for 5 as you can play, right? Made the catch in right field, hit a couple of balls really hard, including in the 9th inning, in, again, a 7-5 win. So make your way in. Wrap-up show here on a Thursday evening. Please subscribe. Please smash the like button for us. Please follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Please support this channel. There's a number of ways you can do it. You can support with the super chats. We greatly appreciate those. Just click the $ below the chat box. We get to all of your super chats. You can become a member by clicking join. You can also support by clicking the link that is pinned at the top of the chat that is on the screen right now. If you'd like to support the wrap-up show, please vote for John and Jim in the Best of UT Readers Poll. We're nominated for 3 awards. Best Sports Talk Show, Best Talk Show, Best Drive Time Radio Show. It takes about 30 seconds to vote. You can do so right now when you watch the wrap-up show. If you have voted, please put it in the chat. We'll make sure to try to pull up some of those comments as well and put them on screen. But, you know, Padres needed to get this offense going, Jim. And I know, Soto, Machado, Tatis, I get it. But they won 7-5, and that to me is encouraging that they can score 7 runs without getting big contributions from these big hitters.
Yeah, it's like in basketball or football, right? Like, this running back had only 10 yards rushing, but they scored 34 points, right? Or like in basketball, Steph Curry has 10 points, but they win by 20. Like, who cares?
Right.
You won.
The Kevon Looney game.
Right, yeah. But, tonight, you have your top of your lineup, which we've been waiting for to see since Juan Soto was traded here last August, go combine 0 for 13 with 1 walk.
Is that what it was? Other than, okay, so that was the 1, 2, and 3. But Bogarts had a couple of hits, obviously, the homer.
Yeah, Bogarts had a great game again. Bogarts has been easily their best offensive player right now. He's been one of the best players in the National League, to start the season, to be honest with you. And he's really, he's carried this offense. Without him, I'm kind of scared to think of where they might be.
Yeah.
But just baseball, right? The top of your lineup goes 0 for 13 combined. Tatis returns. He goes 0 for 5. Soto goes 0 for 5. Manny goes 0 for 4. You're like, they don't score 7 runs. Like, I just don't, it's baseball. You just don't know. You don't know how to explain it. You don't know, or whatever. But if you told me tonight before the game started that those 3 guys would go combined 0 for 13 with 1 walk, I would say the Padres lose like 7-1 at best.
Oh, well, here's the difference, by the way. When you get clutch 2-out hitting, you can score. They've been getting no hitting with men in scoring position. They got 2 2-run doubles with 2 outs from Trent Grisham. If he doesn't come through in those spots, you lose. If he does not come through in those spots, you lose this game. You likely trail for most of the night. Our buddy Jake, by the way, who was with us earlier, who is celebrating a birthday, who lives in the Phoenix area, was there tonight. LFGSD just got home. What an amazing birthday. Now, a quick nap and off to work, LOL. A driver out in the Phoenix area. Jake, congratulations. Happy birthday. Thank you for your support with the memberships as well. You saw the crowd, Jim, and we talked about this today on the radio. We're like, this is not going to feel like a true road game. This is a nice way to dip your toes in the water if you're Fernando Tatis Jr. It really was, because it was like a pro Padres crowd. Oh, here we go. Bless you. It's not going to be like that in Chicago. It probably will be like that in Mexico City. It won't be like that everywhere, not Los Angeles, clearly. But Tatis looked, so energetic and enthusiastic. The play made right was so cool. He's got so much swag. He's always doing something fun. It's like you just got to throw these games out when Tatis is playing, and it was just good to see him out on the field. Yeah, would 1 of 5 been better than 0 for 5? Sure, but they won, so whatever.
That's what we said. Like, hey, if he goes 0 for tonight with 5 strikeouts, as long as they win the game, it's all that matters. That's all you care about. So, if these guys are slumping and they lose, then that's a problem. But if they're slumping and they're winning, you love it because you know these guys are eventually going to come around because they're a track record. So tonight was a perfect example of if you slump and you win, you're happy about it.
Yeah.
And you scored 7 runs, which they haven't scored 7 runs since last Saturday. It's been a struggle for them to score. And you get contributions from the bottom of your lineup with Carpenter and Grisham, who had easily the best game of his season so far. I mean, the defense that he played, the clutch hitting that he had, a couple doubles, the home run. I mean, he carried this team tonight. It was the Trent Grisham game for sure. And
No
then
doubt.
you get some clutch hitting from Matt Carpenter as well. And all in all, just I mean, even though at the top of your lineup going over 13, Walker didn't pitch really well.
No, he was
but
terrible.
Yeah, I know. But your I was trying to be nice. But your bullpen came through. I mean, Honeywell and Hill and Wilson and Hader all look sharp. They all at least had 1 strikeout, no walks. The pitching at staff as a whole only had 1 walk on the night. Walker is a major concern. That's going to be tough. But yeah, I mean, Bogarts and Grisham, they carried the way, and great win.
All right, let's get to some of these supers here. Yeah, Waka, I mean, I'm sorry, 5-1 lead, you get 4 runs immediately back.
Well, here's the thing too with that. There was some defense in that inning that was horrific.
What? The overthrow for 1 base and then a ball that he bounced up there at 55 feet that went through Nola?
I'm not saying it's not Waka's fault. It's absolutely Waka. I'm just saying it's added onto also there was horrible defense that inning. So
I don't know
Waka,
horrible.
I mean, you can't miss a cutoff man there, and then Austin all behind the plate. Just again,
that was a wild pitch.
It's a wild pitch, but
it's not a pass ball.
Okay.
I mean, unless I missed something. I mean, he bounced it up there. David, thank you for the super. He says the vibes aren't perfect, but good enough. LOL. I think the vibes today are better than the vibes were yesterday. At least it seemed like that watching on television.
Hey, vibes are back with Tatis, so we're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, David. Yeah, I mean, I think the vibes are way better. I think Tatis and Musgrove change a lot. The dynamic of the team I'm talking about, and on field, obviously. But I just think there was something about getting Tatis back in there. They just looked different. Like they had a pep in their step. I felt like they were in quicksand the first 3 weeks of the season. I didn't feel that as much here tonight. Thank you, David. Thank you, Vector53, for your support as well with the super chat. If you want to contribute, click the $ below the chat box. We'll get to all of the supers tonight. If you're here, please subscribe. Okay, Vector says Xander's a real champ, has that winner mentality. I mean, imagine switching teams and switching leagues and playing like this the first month of the season. That's not easy to do. Switching teams and leagues and playing like this, that's maybe the most impressive part of all of this.
Yeah, because usually when a player switches leagues, what always happens? It takes a while for them to acclimate, and maybe the first year is not a great year. But Xander Bogaerts is off to a extremely hot start. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
And so, yeah, you need at least one of the big 4 to be playing well offensively.
Yeah, no, you do. I mean, honestly, I was at the end of the night with Tatis, I was really encouraged. The 9th inning, he lines the ball. I think he hit 2 balls, 105 miles per hour exit velocity.
He hit some rockets tonight.
Yeah, so he hit 2 balls well. He struck out a couple of times. He was first pitch swinging all 5 of his plate appearances, which I kind of like.
His first swing back in the first inning, was like if he got barrel in that ball, it was going 700 feet.
He's like
it was a swing out of his ass, dude.
He's like opposite Juan Soto. Soto just takes like everything,
and man, and Tatis just swings it.
He's swinging at everything, man.
I love it.
Yeah,
and there was no restrictions on him swinging the baseball bat as far as like keeping 2 hands on the bat, which is a very good thing. But man, I tell you what, he's gonna get a hold of one here. Like I think this weekend, and it's gonna go fucking 500 feet.
No, I agree. I do too. I mean, the guy is, I mean, when he barrels, which is going to happen a lot because he swings a lot and he swings with such force that,
like he can get so much backspin on that ball.
Oh, ridiculous.
All he needs to do is just get in the air and it's going to keep going and going. Like that's just how powerful he is.
Yeah, no, he really is. He really is. All right, a couple of things here as we get going. Again, the 2 out hits from Grisham were crucial. The fact that you can overcome Walker's outing because you've got Brent Honeywell, who got out of some spots, really did. Got out of some spots here tonight. Steven Wilson's pitching as well as anyone in the bullpen other than Josh Hader, and how has become this high leverage guy. Tim Hill was really good here tonight as well. You know, the desert's been a problem for the Padres, right? Arizona's been a problem for the Padres on the road in recent years. And to get game 1 of a 9-game road trip where you're going to Phoenix and then you're going to Chicago and then you're going to Mexico City, I mean, that's real travel. This is not an easy trip despite opponents. Arizona's been good, obviously, to start the year. So it's nice to get off on the right foot. It's nice to start a trip like this with a win, knowing that Joe Musgrove will be back this weekend. I'm very curious to know what Fernando Tatis Jr.'s workload is going to look like. They've got 2 off days on this trip. So hopefully he can play most of the games with the built-in off days. But I got to assume he's back out there tomorrow in right.
He better be. He better be.
I hope so too.
I don't want to see none of this shit like we're resting. Like, no.
They were resting him a lot, obviously, in spring training and in
he's been resting for 500 and something odd days, all right?
64.
564 days. You're playing him almost every day, all right? You can make him a DH some days to get him out of the field, but dude better be in there majority of the time, okay?
Right.
Also, you know, a trend that this team, from going back to last year, and it's continued into this season, they're just a much better road team than home team. It just feels that way, right? It just feels like they're just a much more complete offensive team on the road than they are at home for whatever reason. You know, you're 5-8 at home this year, and your offense at home at times looks horrific. And on the road, they're putting up 6-7 runs a game, it feels like. And, you know, it just feels like they're never out of a game if they ever trail in a game, because on the road, their offense looks really good. And I just don't want that trend to continue this year where they can't do shit at home offensively and they get on the road and they're a completely different team.
Someone made a good point, though. I mean, we'd have to look at like every April in Petco Park history. Someone's like, they've never, ever, 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 ever hit an April in Petco. Like, ever. There's no example of them having hit. So maybe it's just par for the course.
But then why do other teams hit there? And not the
there
Padres.
was a lot of 1-0 going on, 2-0.
Okay, well, the Braves didn't have problems hitting home runs the last couple games there.
They did Sunday or whatever day yesterday was. I've lost when it was 1-0.
Okay, what about Monday, Tuesday?
They won one of those games like 2-0, didn't they?
They did, but it was a home run. Okay, whatever. Who cares?
But I mean, I'm saying it's a damn tough hitter's yard.
Yeah,
Let's just
it's stupid.
I mean,
it's stupid.
Yeah,
that ballpark at times is stupid.
It can be dumb
because it gets so cold there during the start of the year. It's so cold.
There's just something weird about it. I mean, the marine layer. I mean, listen, Peter Seidler, to his credit, if you're going to pay someone $300 million, you got him. But hitters know about it and they discuss it, and they're not thrilled about what's going on to start the year. They're thinking about it. It's in their heads. It's tough to hit at Petco Park until the weather warms. Simple as that. I don't know why. There's a zillion reasons, and you're right. Sometimes the opponents hit better than the home team, but the opponents don't play there every day, so they can just be like, "Hey, we're here for 3 days. Who cares?" It gets in the head of the home team. They play there every day. That one, Homie's Garage. Thank you for your super chat. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you guys for the supers. Click the $ below the chat box. Great way to support the work we're doing here on the channel. Also, click the link pinned at the top of the chat. Please vote for us in the Best of UT Readers poll. We really would appreciate that. He says, does Tatis get a home run or is he hit first? They're getting close to his hands. Yeah, you saw that. He was like dropping the bat a couple of times.
That's something new with Tatis. How many times have we seen him do that?
Yeah, because you're trying to work him in. Because if he gets full extension, he can hit a ball 120 miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't. Is my internet shit right now?
Yeah, a little bit. But by your standards, good.
Okay, I'll take it.
Crap, you know what I mean?
We've seen Tatis do that multiple times, because the way to get Tatis is you pitch him in. Because you don't want to let him extend. Because if he extends, that shit's gone.
Yep. And you got to back him off the plate. You got to keep him honest. And I
take 0 away from them pitching inside
Yeah,
tonight.
it wasn't with
Zero.
some intent other
There's
than to
no
try to get
intent
him
there.
out. Yeah.
Right. No, there was no malicious like, oh, this guy, I'm gonna fucking hit him because
Now Ryan Nelson ran a fastball with some freaking run on it, up and in on him, on his hands, and he literally dropped the bat.
I think that's I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
I
fine.
don't
No,
yeah.
100%.
Right.
100%.
You know what
Agreed.
fans will do? They're like, oh, I can't believe they threw at him. It's like, chill,
No,
dude.
they didn't throw at him. They just pitched
No.
him in.
Right.
No, Torey Lovello is not hitting Fernando Tatis Jr. in his first plate appearance.
No.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
They pitched him well enough, obviously. A couple strikeouts. He struck
And
out a
Ryan Nelson
slider.
has like zero history with Fernando Tatis Jr.
Right, exactly. Jake, again, happy birthday. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your membership. He said the crowd was absolutely electric. Easily 75-25 Padres fans. Two biggest cheers by far were both pregame when Tatis and Musgrove walked out of the dugout. That is really cool. Hopefully that continues this weekend as well. I'm sure the crowds will be larger this weekend because it'll be a weekend. They have a bobblehead we talked about on Saturday as well, but there's going to be a lot of Padres fans as evidenced by tonight.
Yeah, it's a good soft landing spot for Tatis to return, because I don't know if you saw it tonight on Too Much Morton's tweeted out a video of some idiot Diamondbacks fan that was yelling at Manny saying, "Hey, where are you going to play next year?" Like thinking his contract's up, not realizing he signed a 11-year extension with the Padres. So
yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
it's not like Diamondbacks fans really are going to cause any type of like stir. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to do anything. They're not going to.
They don't care.
They're just there. I mean, they live in Arizona. There's whatever. It's good. The ballpark sucks.
It's a spring training crowd. They didn't grow up Diamondback fans.
Yeah,
it's like the Marlins.
Right. I mean, their team's blah.
Yeah. No, and by the way, I like their team.
It's a good team. I mean,
they worry me a little bit. Now you're not going to see them a million times. You're going to see them 12 times. They've already played 3 times, so you're not going to see them all year. But I think they're good enough to hang around for a while.
If I was a Diamondbacks fan, I'd be happy with the direction I'd be happy with the direction of this team.
Do you remember 2 years ago under Lovello? They were like, oh my gosh, they were bad.
I mean, 100 and something games, most in baseball.
They started like 10-60. I mean, they were so bad. From that to this, it's a pretty sharp turnaround.
Yeah,
Michael, this is another Parks and Normal. This is commemorating 1998. Tony Gwynn, Trevor Hoffman, Pinstripes, Orange Underbrim, great company. Please support Parks and Normal. They support this channel, parksandnormal.com, all types of caps for the upcoming season. Let me get back to these supers again. Thank you guys for your support of the channel. Padres win tonight 7-5 to begin this 9-game, 3-city, 2-country road trip in the return of Fernando Tatis Jr. 7-5. Let's get to this from our buddy Alejandro. Thank you, Alejandro. He says, win is a win, but top 3 were 0 for 13. But this is what we're talking about. Beggars can't be choosers, right? I mean, if they win the World Series and the top 3 are 0 for 13, we're okay with that. So why can't we be okay with that tonight?
Yeah, if they win the World Series and those 3 guys combine to hit like 100 in the World Series and they win, would anybody care?
Oh, it would be a little odd maybe, but
I mean, there'd be zero chance of that happening. Like, I don't think they're going to win the World Series if these guys get a combined 100.
Trent Grisham would get a Chevy. Hey, look at this Chevy with all the cool things and stuff.
And all the technology and things.
Stuff.
They still do that. Well, the thing with Trent Grisham is I'm sure he would love that Chevy because he's a country boy.
Here's the thing. I'm not worried. Let me tell you how worried I am about the offense. Now that Tatis is back, and I was worried like 2 days ago, I'm not worried. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. I really am not worried about the offense. Are you worried about the offense?
I mean, a little, yeah.
I'm not worried about the offense. You can't have those 4 batters in the lineup, and if they stay healthy, what's going to happen? Right, they're going to hit 190 as a team.
That's what I said. As long as these guys stay healthy, they're going to win a majority of their games. They're going to go through struggles, but you don't expect Manny and Soto and Tatis to go 0 for every single night. I would like to see them play better. I mean, yeah, especially Soto and Manny, because they have had really slow starts to the season. But with Tatis back, just stay healthy, and he should be good to go. I mean, he should be fine, right? And Bogarts is playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah, I mean, is it weird that Machado's gone this long to slump offensively? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's over
Same
an
thing
eighth
with
of a season.
same thing with Soto,
Yeah, and
right?
now, but the thing with Soto though is like, okay, 2 days ago was the 2-walk single RBI groundout day. Yesterday, 430-foot home run. So I'm like, he's shown signs of life. He's hit 4 home runs. He's on pace for over 30 home runs. Manny Machado's homered one time in 21 games.
He has 4 extra base hits.
Right. So I think Soto, and the stats would bear it out, has been better than Machado. He's just not getting any slack because he hasn't really done anything consistently for the Padres. They're both going to improve. They're not going in any direction other than up. They're not going down. They haven't done anything.
And Manny will have a hot stretch. You know it.
Oh, of course. They'll have multiple.
But and it's just compounded. When you lose, you get talked about more if you're not producing. But when you win, then it's like what we're talking about right now. That's a
If they
great
were
sign.
16-5 or something,
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares because like, okay, eventually the guys are going to hit and they're winning, so everything's great. But when you lose, like you always say, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I love saying that.
It goes on you. And I'm sorry to when they lose and they lose like they have been besides the last 2 games, it goes on Manny and Soto for not producing.
Yeah, no, 100% with you. We're going to tell you about our title sponsor, Mark Nimitz, in a moment. Thank you for the supers. We're going to get to all of them, including this one from our longtime viewer, Ben Varela. Ben, what's going on, man? He says, did anybody check to make sure Nelson Cruz is still alive after legging out that infield? Yeah, on the air. That could have been a double play. Should have been. And then scoring from first, someone grabbed the oxygen. That was a huge moment in the game. Good point, because after the error, Grisham laced that double. And that was the difference, right? That was the difference.
It was the difference.
Yep. So yeah, that's a really bad error. And
I didn't realize a 43-year-old could run that fast.
I know. He wasn't running that fast. I mean, the ball literally carried away like 15 feet, and it still was a relatively close play.
I feel like he thought he was running fast, and
he was chugging.
He was booking it, man. He's like, I'm running so fast right now, but I bet if you play it back, it's like not that fast at all.
Right. Claire, thank you for your support with maybe a super sticker. They don't show up here on StreamYard that we use on YouTube, but if you have a comment you'd like to share with us, please put it in the chat and we can pull that up on screen. But thank you for your support, Claire, with the super chat. Just catching up here while we have a moment. Let me get to this from Daniel. Daniel, thank you for your membership and your support with the super chat. He says, bullpen absolutely psychopaths tonight. Beautiful. Really good. Bullpen's only going to get better, by the way. They're going to shorten out this rotation. They have all these off days coming up. Musgrove's coming back, which means someone's moving to the bullpen. Maybe 2 guys are moving to the bullpen if they go from 6-man to 5-man. My concerns about the bullpen are going down, other than Robert Suarez, who was placed on the 60-day IL today.
Yeah, that's something you don't like to see. And especially when you hear from Bob Melvin that he's not even close to throwing. Yeah, it's a little like, uh-oh. So yeah, I think the bullpen, you have guys like Honeywell and Steven Wilson who have really stepped up to start the season. And I know that Drew Pomeranz is going to make another relief appearance, rehab appearance tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't trust him until I see it.
No.
He's not pitching like ever. I mean, he might pitch like once a week, because he just can't handle the load. So you need other guys to step up. And right now, Honeywell and Steven Wilson are those guys to step up, and they've been fantastic to start the season.
This is from AJ Cassavell. Not that this is some breaking news or whatever, but I'm looking on Twitter. Bob Melvin missed Fernando Tatis Jr.'s running catch in the right field corner, said he put his head down and briefly started game planning around the 2-out double. I was like, no, you got me out there, Poppy. Tatis said afterward, let's go. Okay. Anyway, back to the super chats. Jared, thank you for being a mod and for your membership and for your super. I don't know. I thought it was going to be something interesting. It wasn't. He says, imagine how this team will be when they all hit. I was thinking that today. I feel like they're going to be due for like 4 18-run plus games this year. Is that too optimistic? I think they will score. Let me revise that. I think they will score 16 runs, Jim, 4 times.
Okay.
Could you see that happening? 16 runs 4 times. 16 or more runs.
Yes, I could see that happening for
Me
sure.
too. Yeah.
I could see that happening. I could see this team busting out one weekend and just like going
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, Mexico
You know,
City, they better be scoring.
it's just I just don't want to see what we have seen the start of the season with this offense struggling as it has. You're like, it should never be like that. And case in point, tonight is a good example of when your big bats struggle, how you still should score runs. And that's how you want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the first 19 games of the season, you're like, it's like pulling teeth.
Oh, no doubt.
And it shouldn't be like that with this team.
I want to issue an apology because HBVVBRBFBBFBN is right. He said, I said a few weeks ago that they weren't hitting because of the weather. You guys dismissed it. Now you're using it as an excuse. I am, at least.
John is. I'm still not. I don't want
I
to hear
want an apology. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying because it's
Marine Layer,
factually
stop
accurate. Here's what I'm saying because it's factually accurate. And you can pretend Petco Park, somebody look this up if you can somewhere analytically. In 2022 was the worst hitting yard in the big leagues for both teams. Combined OPS numbers. I think that's right. And if it's wrong, who cares? It sounds good. Pretty sure it was the worst hitting
If I'm
yard
wrong,
in baseball.
doesn't matter. Sounds fine.
It sounds good. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good, lie. But seriously, Petco Park is.
You would kill me for that.
No, but I heard this, and I'm not going to go. I mean, we're on live YouTube. I can't look it up. Someone can confirm this. I guarantee you, it's either the 29th or 30th, quote unquote, best hitting yard in MLB in 2022. I guarantee right now it's 27, 28, 29, 30th, whatever. It is a bad hitter's yard. They've changed dimensions. They can put in craft beer. They can take sand out from the outfield and put it back in. They can do whatever the hell they want. Peter Seidler can spend $1 zillion on the team. It's a bad place to hit until July.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I mean, other teams this year have hit when the Padres haven't, and they've dealt with the same conditions. So,
I mean, it's not like the other teams are scoring 50 runs a game.
But
the only team to really hit was Atlanta for like 2 games.
No.
Who else is hit?
At Petco?
Yeah.
All right, let's look right now. Ready? Hold on.
Yes, the Rockies took the first 2 games of the year. Then Arizona came back against the bullpen in the 6th game of the year.
All right. The Rockies scored 7 runs in the first game of the year, scored 4 runs in the second game of the year, scored 4 runs in the third game. Okay, this is what the totals, ready? 7, 4, 4, 1, 4, 8, 4, 11, 1, 2, 8.
Okay, fair.
I mean, it's like they've scored runs.
Okay, but
there.
the Padres totals, the Padres have scored a couple of runs.
Here we go. Ready. Here's the Padres totals. 2, 1, 8, 3, 5, 6, 3, 2, 10, 0, 0, 1, 1.
Ew. Sounds like Powerball.
And you're not winning.
It's actually terrible. You get my points. You get my. I mean, I don't even care if the other teams are scoring. It's a bad hitter's yard. That's inarguable. Okay. It's a bad hitter's yard. Just
hey, why are you yelling? It's fine.
No, but I mean, like, can't we all agree on that? Like, I don't know why we like.
Then why does CJ Cron make it look like a fucking bandbox?
Who makes it look like a bandbox?
CJ Cron and Austin Riley and
because CJ Cron can hit like 50 home runs in a season, and Austin Riley is like, you're right. You're saying, well, the Padres have those guys too. I get it.
Yeah,
but the Padres are scared off by it. So like, damn, we come here every day. We can't do anything. Jake, thank you again. He says, am I seeing this right? Grisham caught stealing twice tonight. First of all, the second was completely bogus. Were there 2?
Safe.
It was a joke.
How do you call him out?
That was so bad.
And then you've got the replay. You're like, what the fuck?
That was so bad.
Baseball is just a joke sometimes.
Like, why are you going to stop the game for 4 minutes, mister? We need to speed up the game and then get it wrong.
I know, right? How long was the game tonight, by the way? The game was 2 hours and 58 minutes.
Yeah, because they stopped the game for like 4 hours to like look at Trent Grisham's. Oh, and by the way, PitchCom wasn't working. They're looking at the hats and they're looking at the equipment for like an hour.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
And who was it? I mean, the guys are getting auto balls and auto strikes. Just
Replays sometimes it's like, oh god, it's so fucking pitiful. Sometimes this replay, and these umpires are just so bad. They're just so bad.
Oh, Claire, by the way, first time viewer. Thank you. If you're a first time viewer, please comment in the chat. Like Claire, and she contributed with the super, and she said, "First time here, help me."
She probably didn't mean to do that. She's like, "Oh no, I paid
You're in
these
a
idiots
safe
money."
space. Claire, you're in a safe space. We appreciate your support, whether you're hanging out here. Please subscribe if it's your first time here. If it's your first time here tonight, Claire, whomever else, please subscribe. We have year-round content for Padres fans. That's what we do day in and day out. All right, while we have a moment, we should mention the fact that Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance has been a huge supporter of this channel. And the reason we're able to do this content as often as we are is because of his support and your support, of course, here as well. Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. If you have an insurance need, like we always tell you, click the link down below on YouTube, the description link. You can get to Mark's website. You see it on the screen. You can get auto, home, renters, life, earthquake insurance through Mark, and much more. I've got life insurance, earthquake, homeowners insurance through Mark. He can save you so much money on a policy just by switching. Before you renew, make sure to call Mark. He'll talk to you about the Padres because he loves them. He's a San Diego native. He's got great service and communication. You can trust me on that. I had a claim in here in 2022. He took care of everything, made it simple and easy. He can just save you money, $750 or more just by switching your insurance. So he's an amazing insurance agent. You can get a quote online. You can get all of his information online as well. But if you support this channel, if you support local businesses like Mark Nimitz's in Poway, please, the next time you have an insurance need, a renewal or a new insurance policy you want information on, you want a quote on, get in contact with Mark Nimitz. He's at Farmers Insurance. His information is down below.
Yeah, all his information is clear above my head, his phone number and his email address, mnimitz@farmersagent.com. When you reach out to him, let him know that John and Jim from the Wrap-Up Show sent you.
What do you make of this, Jim? Oh, not that, but this. Thank you for the super, that one, Homie's Garage. 31 home runs at Petco this year. Pods have hit 14. So opponents have hit 17. Padres have hit 14.
All right. Well, they can't hit with runners in scoring position at home.
Yeah, they're all like solo, I think.
Yeah, they're not hitting like 3-run home runs and 2-run home runs. They're just kind of they can't hit with runners in scoring position at home. They just can't.
I love it. Hold on. I love this hypothetical. All right. Would it have made it worse or better if they twisted Petco facing the bay? It's because, right, it's facing away, which I think has more to do with the sun than the water. There's a way you build ballparks that has to do with the sun.
I'm going to call Peter Seidler, who was at the game tonight and got like a standing ovation in the crowd.
That's amazing.
And I'm also going to call Eric. I'm going to call Eric Grupner.
Yeah,
and
call AJ.
And I'll call AJ. Well, AJ doesn't really have a say in it.
No, Cassavell, not Preller.
Oh, Cassavell. Okay. And I'll call those three guys.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do is we're going to lift the stadium up.
Yes, turn it.
And turn it about
180.
180, right? Not 360 because you can't do that. Then it's facing the same way. So about 180 towards the bay. And so like the wind and the marine layer will go out.
No. Honestly, here's the thing. It would make it worse, right? Like in San Francisco, because then typically wind blows off the water.
There's a reason why, dude. There's a reason why they built the ballpark that way. Probably, I'm sure they looked at like wind patterns. Mm. Now they did it mostly because the Western Metal Supply Building's right there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
say. The design of it all.
Right. That would have messed things up, maybe.
You can't have the Western Metal Supply Building in like center field.
But it could have been the right field foul line.
True.
Right.
There's just a lot of things there. I don't know.
You know what, let's redo it. Let's turn around just to see what happens.
Let's redo Petco.
Yeah. Claire, first time viewer, again with the super, but there's no comment.
But she said help.
Claire, you're the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. But just type a question.
Claire, are you in the right place? Are you here for Padres content? Or are you just like randomly on the internet and you can't escape?
She's like, I can't escape this stupid chat. These guys suck.
Like the Beef, who's a member, says, select super chat, then type your message. You've been selecting super chat. You just haven't been typing your message. But you can type it even without a super chat. We're going to get to it. So if you have something you'd like to get off your chest, let us know. Oh, yeah. This is smart. This is smart.
I like it. Get rid of the fucking ocean. Peter with
smart.
Oh man, Wolfpack 1977 with the with the
Oh man,
the idea of the century. Just get rid of the ocean.
Miles with a Claire stuck in the
He's like,
Matrix.
help me! I can't get out of this friggin'
I
chat.
hate these guys. I
No,
don't want to be here.
I can't.
My computer won't
Why
shut
am
down.
I here?
keep
It's not
hitting
shutting
these-
down.
Who the hell are these guys?
Just
I'm
end
here
this
for like
stupid chat.
I'm here for like knitting. Who are these guys?
Oh, Jesus! Get
All
rid
right,
of
let's
the.
get back to these.
We should get rid of like wind. How about we do
Yeah.
things? Just get rid of like air.
All right, let's get to the. Everyone wants to talk about hitting at Petco and the weather. All right, Ben, thank you again. He says the weather doesn't impact barrel rates. We can't use the park as a scapegoat. Doubles, timely hits, exit velo aren't affected by weather. No, I'm with you. I'm
How
just
are we
saying
talking
this.
about this? They won
No,
7-5
because it's a
in
huge
Arizona
story.
tonight.
I know, but hear me out for 1 second.
Tatis returned.
Just hear me out for 1 second. San
Okay.
Diego, by and large, has impeccably good weather. But what do we say every single damn year in April, May, even into June, with June gloom? We're always like, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's gray. Oh, it comes up every single year. Like, oh, man, that ball, I thought this guy got a hold of that ball and it stayed in the park. We say it every single year. So I'm all for the twisted ballpark idea from Pedro. Let's twist it around a little bit. Let's move the thing to Mission Valley. That'll solve all problems. Put the thing in Mission Valley. It'll play truer. All right. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Joshua, for the super. He says, anyone concerned about Waka? 21 hits in his last 2 appearances. Yeah. Me.
Over here.
He's been awful.
Yeah, it's not great.
And did you see that? You saw the Eno Saris thing where it's like he's got the worst like fastball in baseball.
It gets
this year.
fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
He gives up a lot of hits, dude. Like you look up and he's like, I'm getting up 11 hits, 4 runs. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
Jesus.
11 hits. What? Yeah, I'm concerned, Joshua. I mean, again, do they have some pitching options? They do. Weathers has been good. Musgrove is coming back. You got some maybe help on the way with something like Cole Hamels this summer. You don't have a zillion options, but Musgrove is a huge part of it. I think you go to a 5-man rotation. The Waka thing is not good. It's just not. Cam, thank you for your support with the super chat. He says, this team feels back on track. Can't believe Nando is back. Marathon, not a sprint. LFGSD. Okay, back to the point at hand. Fernando Tatis Jr. returned to the Padres tonight. Blowing bubbles. The flow of the hair. Everything. Everything looks the part. The color of his cleats. I don't even know what he was wearing. They looked good, though. What does your room look like? You're like,
I'm
what's
changing.
happening?
I don't know. It's like colors are changing.
Jesus. Nando looks the part. It was 0 for 5, but he looks better going 0 for 5 than half the people do going 4 for 5.
Right. Every single one of his at-bats is a must-watch. Like I was...
I know. You were like, I'm sitting there with Jones, and I had my Fubo.tv on my phone during the first at-bat.
Right.
Like ready to punch something when he struck out. Like season's over.
Dude, that first swinging that he had, I was like, oh, shit.
How about the first inning where they all struck out?
They all struck out. You're like, oh, great. These
Okay.
teams fucking over. Everyone strikes out. Yeah, just stay healthy. There were some things in the outfield that you liked. There were some things in the outfield you didn't like. You got to hit the cutoff man there.
Oh, how about when he nearly killed Kim and didn't even look at him when Kim had called him off 10 minutes earlier?
Oh, that was just.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be some adjustments.
There's some adjustments.
He didn't even look at Kim. He never even took his eyes off the baseball.
It's going to be a roller coaster out there with him.
Man, he's going to make some great plays, and there's going to be some bad plays.
He's going to, yes, exactly right.
There could absolutely be a collision, which really scares me because he is just going.
I know. He's just going to run like a gazelle, and he's going to run people. He's going to just clock.
I guarantee, the first thing they're going to say, I think they're going to talk about the Kim play before the cutoff play and be like, dude, you can't be getting in collisions.
No. We can live with you overthrowing guys.
Yeah.
But you can't be
collisions.
You got to know the awareness and know where you're on the field.
And he goes so fast. He can go 30 miles an hour.
He literally would have knocked Kim the fuck out.
Remember that happened with Tommy Pham, and Pham was like, Kim, get out of my face. I hate you after knocked him out.
He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Remember that? He was so mad. I'm like, dude, you nearly killed this guy. Chill. That's when I was like, I am done with Tommy Pham.
Yeah, fuck him.
Thank you again, HBVVBRBFBBFBN. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, obviously, nobody's like, I wish we played at Dodger Stadium. Nobody's saying that. That's a Padres fan. Petco's an amazing ballpark. I'm just saying, if my job was to be a professional baseball hitter, I don't know if it's the number one park I would choose. I mean, let's be honest. There are better hitting yards than Petco Park. If you've been to any of the first 13 games, you know what I'm talking about. You're sitting there like, what am I doing here? They don't do anything.
Yeah, if you had this offense at Coors Field, they would lead the league in every statistical category offensively.
Right. Or Arizona.
But they'd also give up a million runs because pitching in Coors is horrific.
True. Yeah, you're right. Thank you again, HBVV. Thank you, Crazy Raider Rad, for your membership in the Super Chat. Says, poor Claire struggling like her offense at Petco. I say bring her on as a guest on a future show. I'll sponsor it. I'm not scared to share the invite link with Claire if she wants to hop on. I would love to know what's going on.
She's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I can't sign up. Can you help me with my internet?
The power button, press it, and hold it down until your computer shuts off.
Is Claire still here?
Probably not. She figured it out. She's like, help, I'm out. Okay, bye.
Claire, if you're still here, say something. We're here to help. It's a safe place.
It's always a safe place.
Get to the super that just rolled in from our buddy, that one, Homie's Garage, who says Tatis about to catch a ball in left field.
He's going to fucking run across the field.
Goes through Grisham. Dude.
They got some dudes. I mean, imagine if they had an outfield, like defensively one day, because Juan Soto has a day off, of a Zokar, Grisham, and Tatis. I mean, they'll cover a lot of ground.
I mean, Tatis, I had no clue. Like, he got to that ball and right so easily in the 8th or 9th inning, whenever that was.
He just almost ran through the wall.
And then he, like, jumped up. I mean, there's going to be some ridiculous plays. Oh, hold on. Developing situation. Claire, are you a Padres fan?
She's like, no, I like.
Why are you contributing to us if you've never been here and you're like, what am I doing? I mean, we appreciate it.
She's like looking for Taylor Swift content.
Preston, Claire's still trapped in here.
She's trapped.
Let me out.
Let me out of this stupid chat.
This is so good. Claire, thank you. Seriously, this is fun. This is what we do. We have fun. We talk Padres. Right. We interact. We enjoy each other's company. And we also talk about Aura. Maybe Claire's looking to get healthier. Maybe she's looking for a plant-based supplement, and that's why she's here. Claire, look no further than ora.organic or click the description down below. You can get to the website. Their co-founder, Will, is a San Diegan and a huge Padres fan, and they've got offices right here in San Diego in Liberty Station. I've been taking their probiotic for like 13 consecutive months. It's an amazing product for digestion, heart health, and more. If you're looking for reasons to take a probiotic, just Google it. This is a plant-based one. All of their products are plant-based. Their proteins, their pre-workout supplements, their omega-3 oils. If you're taking fish oils, Claire, you can take their omega-3 oil. They also have sleep pills and immunity pills. Maybe you are hoping to sleep tonight, but you've gotten stuck here on the wrap-up show. Pick up a sleep pill from Aura, ora.organic. Great company. Again, if you support a local company, if you want to support our channel and you want to support a local business, check out Aura. Click on the link in the description down below or go to ora.organic. You can get yourself healthier, your family, your friends. Check them out.
Yeah, go there right now, www.aura.organic. They have everything you need to live a healthy lifestyle. All of their products are plant-based and organic. It's the cleanest on the market. If you want to live healthy, go to Aura right now. Get some of their products, and you'll thank us later because you'll be living a healthy lifestyle.
Oh, you will be thanking us later. There's no question about that.
You will.
Yeah, kind of agree, Sad Friar. I kind of agree. All right, let's get back to Jake and the Supers. He says, thank you, Jake, as always. Tatis threw a ball to a little girl, maybe 5 years old, draped head to toe in Tatis gear, and it absolutely made her life. Teared up and everything. I need video of that. So effing cute. I need to see that.
Oh, so cute. I need to see it.
But people are going to tell you he's the worst human in the history of the world when he goes to Dodger Stadium. Mm-hmm. When he goes to Philadelphia. Oh, my gosh, this guy. I mean, he's essentially he should be locked up. Throw away the key.
Right. He took some
How dare he?
steroids.
Oh my gosh, he took a
no,
supplement one
he
time.
took
It was
HGH. Oh my
wow.
god.
Imagine that.
Put him in jail.
Yeah. Can you imagine? So dumb.
Served his time. It's over with.
It's over. It was over. Yeah, that's really cool, Jake. That is really, really cool. I need video on that. Oh, okay.
But like, what were you?
But
actually,
what got you here initially?
Why are you here?
Did you click? Like, were you trying to click something else, but you just clicked the wrong thing?
It's like shit. I can't get out of this.
Who are these guys?
Stupid. Why are they talking about this Padres team?
I kind of want to. I wish we could just do the individual. I wish I could send the invite link directly to Claire. Should I put the invite link in and see?
No, because you're going to get like 20 people there.
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have to let them in.
Oh, dude. No. I don't want to do it. Oh, you did it. Son of a bitch.
Jared, thank you. Claire, click on that link. Please click on that link for my sanity. Just so, and for everyone here, we want to know what you're doing here. So please click on that link and we'll let you.
Why are you here?
And you can just, if you're on a phone, just click on it if you're on your phone and then just give camera access, then you'll be with me and Jim. John, hi. Jim, he's that guy. Do you think Jim is younger or older than me? Don't spoil it. I want to know if Claire thinks Jim is younger or older than me. Jared, thank you for your super. He says the wrap-up show featuring Claire and G. It could be. She clicks on the link.
Man.
Thank you, Jared. Listen, Ben. No, that's not nice. She might be like, she's like, who the hell is this idiot, Jim?
What?
Oh man.
Train wreck YouTube wrap-up
This
show.
is a complete train wreck.
on 420 on Tatis return day.
Yeah.
On Tatis day on 420. Just shit's gone off the rails.
See, that's the beauty of YouTube. Like the beef says, Claire's the newest superstar of the show. We can go through all these ebbs and flows, right?
Yeah, I mean, look what happened. I mean, relationship girl, date girl, now fiance girl.
Emilio Pagan's iPad.
Well, that wasn't even wrap up. That wasn't even YouTube days. That was like pre-YouTube.
But people started blaming Faye for the early season struggles when Faye wasn't in here. So now Faye's here every night. Otherwise, she gets like blamed.
Yeah.
What else, Jim?
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, it was Tatis Day. Didn't do anything at the plate, but he contributed in the field, and I think he contributed just with his presence in the lineup. And you had contributions from, the others, and you got it done. And it was Trent Grisham. It was Trent Grisham's like greatest game ever as a Padre.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it was. Play made on defense.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, Xander Bogaerts continues to be awesome.
Yeah, 2-run home run. Man, he can really. How many home runs does he hit?
5.
Yeah, I mean that's a little bit surprising, right? We didn't expect him to be a
Grisham
home run hitter.
Oh no,
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts.
Yeah,
5. Yeah, I think he has 5.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 5
20 games.
Yeah, I mean,
1/8 of the season.
Dude's hitting 350. He's got 5 home runs.
He's on pace for 40 home runs.
Nice year. He's got a 993 OPS so far.
Pretty nice. Very nice year.
Yeah.
Let's get to the super from Tiger. What is it? Tiger Chanthazen or Chanthazen. Thank you, Tiger.
Sure.
Any relation to the golfer? He says, I probably watch 90% of the games even at work. So I've never searched for post-game shows, but this is a great find, a refreshing way to reflect. Thank you, Tiger. Thanks,
Tiger.
This show is an unbiased take on Padres baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is, right?
Right.
Which means when things are going good, we're going to tell you how good they're going. When things are going to go bad, we're going to tell you how bad things are going. This is not, anything other than that. What are you laughing at?
Look at the chat.
I'm not looking. Wait, what? Claire.
Afada.
We might have to just keep this live for forever because she is old.
Afada.
Let me put the
Afada.
I'm putting the link in one more time.
Afada.
Claire, I want you to click this.
Spam the chat with Afada.
We should do an Afada emoji.
Afada. Afada. What the Afada.
It's only April 20th. What is happening? It's a long year.
Afada.
Claire, click the link. We need to talk.
Jesus. It's okay. Don't click the link, Claire. Don't click the link.
No, the last thing you want to do is click the link. Thank you, Slick Rick 074.
Afada.
No, here's the thing with the week. Hold on, let me pull this up. The thing is, we do weekends. I feel like that's an unfair rap. We do Friday night, Sunday night, while our fiance wants to kill us. Well, Jim's fiance, not our fiance. That'd be weird.
Can we get an Afada shirt?
No, we do, but we do weekends. Is my point, right, Jim?
We do Sundays.
We do Fridays.
We do Friday. Here's the thing. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And, you know,
Jim's trying to hold his relationship.
Yeah, John's trying to keep his marriage going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like during the year when they have day games during the week, probably not going to do wrap-up shows at night because we have
right, exactly.
Yeah, we have a radio show.
Everyone's already reacted to it, including us.
Yeah, so it's like, but we try to. Is Claire AI? Maybe.
This is funny, and this is. And then he says, "My apologies. I heard you guys say we won't be on the weekend because our current wives and girlfriend will be our ex-wives." Huh? Yeah, you get the point. I mean, we do it as much as we possibly can. We do not do Saturdays. I've always said we would do Saturday, like, you know, postseason.
Only postseason.
Or like if there's like a perfect game with 7 home runs, we do perfect games with 7 home runs. We've always done perfect games with 7 home runs.
We always do no hitters. We always do no hitters too.
We always do no hitters with 7 home runs. No, of course, if something crazy happens, we're there for you. And by the way, we do breaking news all the time. We do morning shows. We did a morning show today.
I make my wife sit in bed and listen to you guys, which means you guys can do it too. I don't know about that one.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, listen, back in the day, we had to drive into the radio station, and Kristen was like, "Oh, you have to leave." I don't leave. I mean, I'm literally like, sometimes she's on the couch and I'm doing this, or she's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Would it be easier if we were single? Yeah, probably. But
dude, when I was single, Jim, in the garage, it was like the easiest thing ever.
Yeah, not for the viewers though, because your internet was trash.
True, and I was always out like on dates and shit.
Don't tell a freaking relationship girl that. Does she like kind of know? Does she like know like you've like seen other women before her? Does she think like you're the first girl like you've ever dated? You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those like,
don't ask, don't tell. Have either of you ever asked each other about dating histories? Be honest. Yeah, you've definitely had the conversation.
Yeah. I didn't ask the question though.
What'd she say? Like, have you? How many?
That's what it was. Yeah. Give me a number.
And what did you throw out?
I'm not saying it. What are you doing here?
Higher or lower than the number of people in the chat right now? I'm kidding.
270 people.
I'm kidding. We are off the rails.
It's 420 Afada all.
Afada
rally.
How do I pull up the you know me, I'm such an idiot.
Oh, okay, oh God.
All right, Underdog Fantasy guys. Can you make this work, Jim?
How about I just do this? Ready?
No, you can't read that.
I'm just gonna put every single like thing we have up.
No. Please stop. Guys, if you're here and you want to support our newest partner, Underdog Fantasy, stop. Oh, yeah, that's good, actually. No, put the Underdog thing up. Boom. That's me on the left. That's Jim on the right. If you'd like to support our newest partner, Underdog Fantasy, this is the best and easiest place to play fantasy baseball. They've got daily MLB draft contests. They have daily pick'em that you can do as well in Major League Baseball. And here's the thing. If you use promo code PADSWRAP, PADSWRAP, you will get a 100% deposit match up to $100. All you have to do is go to underdogfantasy.com. Daily MLB fantasy contesting. Daily MLB pick'em contest. Your chance to win. Underdogfantasy.com. Use promo code PADSWRAP. You'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Use promo code PADSWRAP. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Here's the thing. After the draft, no lineup setting. It's simple. It's easy.
Offida.
Golly. Go to underdogfantasy.com. Use promo code PADSWRAP and start playing fantasy with us today on Underdog. Pull this thing down. I'll do it.
Oh, good job.
What are people saying?
Dude, it's the Offida chat tonight.
Imagine like Offida, like t-shirts are just flying off the shelves.
We spent all this time making all these other shirts, and we just put Offida on a shirt. And it tells like 20 in 10 minutes.
This is a deal. The first person that comes up to me and Jim tomorrow at Fair Play in North Park, we'll be there from 3 to 6. John and Jim, San Diego Sports 760. Is Claire here, by the way, still?
I don't know. Claire,
say hi. Yes, absolutely. Free drink. Absolutely, Rich. So, Rich, you'll be there tomorrow. So come up to us and say Offida, and I'll buy you whatever you want.
Offida.
Right. Yes, this show is off the rails.
What do you expect, Michael?
Look at Jamal.
We smoking big blunts listening to John and Jim.
What?
It's 420.
Yes, Jamal, we were saying the Padres' performance is unacceptable, and that's okay. Because there's going to be some nights where it doesn't look good, and there's some nights where we're here for the highs and the lows. It's a roller coaster. Oh, hi, Claire.
Hi, Offida.
Man. All right.
See,
maybe
the
Jim
thing.
Will come up with a t-shirt.
If I make a shirt and I send it to John, will John make a shirt? Because John has all like the stuff.
What do you mean make a shirt? I'll put it online. Yeah.
If I did a shirt right now,
yeah,
would you do it?
Well, are you going to put some? Is it just going to say Offida, or is it going to have like Claire? Do we have the rights to use your name on this shirt?
Oh my god,
Offida / courtesy of Claire NG.
Hold on.
You're going to make it like that quickly?
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it quickly.
Yes, Slick Rick. Look at this. Slick Rick is like my favorite person. Let me find the merch. Yeah, we do merch. Great way to support the channel. If you ever pick up merch, just tag us on social media. We'll retweet it, of course. I just put a link in the chat, Slick Rick. Would love if you were able to support. Anyone here would appreciate your support with our merch. We've got the back of Jim's head on a t-shirt. We've got Jim's an idiot on a t-shirt. We have a number of t-shirt designs. In fact, let's pull that up real quick, Jim, while we have a moment. Here's some of the merch. Slick Rick. There's the back of Jim's head from Xander Bogaerts' press conference. Jim's an idiot on the left. Is that good on the right? Source ? There's all kinds of stuff. So check out that link. I just put it in the chat. Appreciate your support. Again, once you pick it up, once it arrives, take a photo of it. We'll share it on social media. Wear it to Petco Park. Great way to support the Padres, support the work we do. So thank you for asking. Do appreciate that.
I'm trying to make this shirt like
You're trying to make the shirt like that.
Yes.
Yeah, while we're here, why not? Everything's off the rails.
Yeah.
Yes, the beef. Please join us tomorrow at 3. Kevin Acee will be on the show. San Diego State's athletic director is on the show tomorrow. J.D. Wicker will join us at 5:30 tomorrow as well. But we're talking, of course, Padres baseball. Fernando Tatis, talking San Diego sports, as we always do. Very cool, Slick Rick. Thank you, man. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow, Friday. Yeah.
By the way, the shirts. The shirts.
Oh, here we go.
Are great quality.
Can you go find one in the closet or no?
No, I can't.
Okay.
But they are great quality. I'm just telling you that right now.
Now, Pedro wants to know if they're organically sourced.
What does that mean?
Right.
I don't know what that means.
It's hard for us to say. It is very hard. Yeah, what's the pitching matchup tomorrow? Real quick. So this is game 2, 6:40 start time. Chase Field in the desert, and it will be Seth Lugo, Zach Allen, who's got a bobblehead Saturday.
Do you guys want City Connect colors or brown colors?
I like how you're crowdsourcing. I think, is it a City Connect kind of thing?
I think.
It may be. What do you guys think? Okay.
Nobody cares.
Look at the chat.
What? Oh, Jesus.
Stop.
Guys.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Zach Allen. I mean, last year he had the 44-inning scoreless streak? I think so. All right, so Sad Friars says City Connect, so it's City Connect. Faye says City Connect.
Okay. Jesus.
One time you tried doing something City Connect and the colors were off.
No, they're right.
Are they? But can I create a T-shirt in City? Oh, it'll be a white T-shirt with the City Connect colors. You're saying?
Yeah. It's not that great.
Pedro wants to know: did anyone get the score tonight correctly? I don't think anyone said 7-5. The link, thank you, that one, Homie's Garage. The link is pinned right now. If you're watching on YouTube, it's pinned at the top of the chat. So all you need to do is click on that. It's pinned right now. It should be on your screen. Click on that link. Appreciate your support. Best of UT Readers Poll. Just click on that. We're nominated for Best of in 3 categories: Sports Talk Radio, Best Talk Show, and Best Drive Time Show. We would really appreciate your vote in any or all of those categories.
I mean, I guess I can just do like, I don't know. This is
Let's see it.
Kind of stupid.
What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. Let's crowdsource this. Do you want a John and Jim logo underneath that? Do you want to? There's no real wrap-up show logo, or is there? You have a wrap-up show logo. What about the cross-bat wrap-up show logo underneath that?
Hold on.
How about that? Look at Jim. That is close, Faye. 8-5 is close.
I'll have to go back and look.
Okay, so Jake says Jim's an idiot on back of Jim's head. I don't hate it. Thank you, Jake.
I need to work on it a little bit more.
Tatis homer tomorrow. It's coming. It's coming. Venus would buy that shirt. Retard, are you being honest or not?
Venus. I don't know. Off it on Jim's head.
John and Jim on each sleeves. City Connect colors.
Can you do that?
Off it on Jim's head. Okay, Jim's going to work on something. This was supposed to be a night where we celebrated the return of Fernando Tatis Jr. It turned into a night where we celebrated the debut of Claire and G on the wrap-up show. Claire, we're back tomorrow night if you'd like to join. Okay.
Like, oh, thank God. I know when to not tune in.
Right, exactly. After the Padres game. Guys, thank you for your support of this channel. Please support by subscribing, smashing the like button. You can follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD, at John and Jim. If you follow us at John and Jim, JONANDJIM, we will follow you back as well. You guys should launch the shirt for a day and see how it sells so you guys know to keep it in store. Just a thought. Here's the thing, Slick Rick. What's it called, Jim? It's like print on demand is the service. So if someone buys one of them, it's good. We don't have any inventory. We don't have to buy 48. And then if 5 sell, we're out 43 shirts. It's all print on demand, which is really cool. So if someone buys 1, that's great. If someone buys 37, that's great. It's all print on demand. It's done from outside. Actually, Jim, after the show, is just like, he's got his printing press.
It's in the back room. I'm doing it one by one. Yeah. It takes me about 20 minutes to do one shirt.
It's hilarious. Oh, man.
I package and seal and get everything shipped out on my own.
Off the rails. So off the rails.
Oh, God.
Thank you, the beef. Support our partners, Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance, Auto, Home, Business, Life, Renters, Earthquake Insurance. He's your guy. Click the description link down below to get to Mark's website, ora.organic. If you're looking for living a healthy lifestyle, plant-based nutritional supplements, ora.organic, or click that link down below. Underdog Fantasy, again, if you want a 100% deposit match up to $100, we'd love to play daily fantasy baseball contests with you at underdogfantasy.com. Use promo code PODSWRAP, PADSWRAP, promo code PODSWRAP, underdogfantasy.com.
Off of
Silkscreen Jim. It's hard to. Okay. Well, Jim's going to work on a shirt.
Afida.
Afida. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on the radio. Join us at Fair Play. Say Afida. We'll buy you a drink.
Afida.